Yes, welcome indeed to Elevensies with Lisa and Anton, and Skittles on the missing. But there you go.
Well, her answering machine's on.
She's probably ripping something apart as we speak right now.
That's what she does.
So that it is indeed the case. So we are actually quite on time this morning. We're doing our level best. Pardon me, I've suddenly got a mad itch on the nose. That's never
I know.
right.
The allergies.
I know. I'm trying not to sneeze my head off. It's just like, I think it's ragweed. I don't know the purple stuff, but
when I went out to feed the chickens,
you've opened the door now, and everything's like
Yeah.
So if we have a very ungainly sneezing fit, please do forgive us. It's not what we're trying to do. So good morning, yes, welcome to Elevensies with Lisa and Anton, and today is Friday, September the 3rd. And because it is Friday, this means it's Fantastic Friday. Dun dun dun.
Oh, that was very well done.
Should I do it again? Fantastic Friday. I could get
voiceover man.
Voiceover man. I could get a job for voiceover man.
You probably could actually. People love your accents.
Well, yeah, no. You say that. I listen to my accent. I think, all right, it's all right, Birmingham. Yeah, go help it, mate. So yeah, Brummy is like maybe second or third or fourth. No, probably not.
Yes, we do eat local honey, Pam.
Yeah, the what do you call it? Least intelligible accents of the British Isles. Well, Brummy is, yeah. Brummy's not that bad actually. Oh, here's good.
Oh, there she is.
It's black country. The black country accent.
Oh, baby, no.
Oh, baby, there, mate. You've got a bad yoma. Actually, here's the thing, and this is a little sidetrack because we are actually talking about exactly that. We are talking about, two people divided by a common language and some of the communication difficulties we experience whilst trying to get to know one another. And there are some tales of hilarity here.
What did you say?
What?
Well, we talked to you about some of our phone conversations.
Oh, well,
Today we thought we'd talk to you about prior to phone conversations.
Yeah, before we even
some of our back and forth emails, which was about a month's worth, I think.
Oh, God, at least. So for those of you that don't know, and I'd be amazed if you didn't by now, good morning, Nessa, good morning, Wendy. Lisa and I actually met online before that was a thing.
Right.
Before it was a thing.
The movie You've Got Mail. Just before that, right?
Yeah, a year before that. I want to say a year before that, yeah. And that it was really funny because that was almost like, no, it wasn't really almost like our story. It was the online bit was, but there was no...
There was no weirdness
there wasn't weird, no. Although you did own a bookstore.
Well, we did sell books, but I own a store, we'll put it that way.
The Book of Face isn't loading for me today. That's okay. Welcome to the Tube of You. And while you're here, Nessa, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And tell your friends. Bring all your friends over to the Tube of You.
Bring all your friends. Bring all your friends.
We were talking about jingles. We've got to get on the jingle.
We're going to work on a jingle.
Yeah, we've some cunning plans for Elevensies, which we think might help. But anyway, where the hell were we? What were we talking about? Yeah, so least intelligible accents. I'll finish up with that, and then we'll get into what we were supposed to be talking about today. But, I mean, there are some incredible diverse accents within the British Isles.
Why are you talking about accents?
Well, they are, because Brummy, of course, have my voice, and you're saying I could be voiceover man.
Well, you're not a Brummy.
Voiceover man, yes. I shall put my aluminum altimeter in the garage.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway.
Morning, Shana. How you doing?
It's Shana.
Shana? Morning, Shana. See? I don't know. Shana Rasmus? Shana Rasmus?
Shana is what she wrote it out for me because I was calling her Shauna too.
Shana.
Shana.
I did say Shana. Did I not say Shana?
No, you said Shauna.
Oh, sorry.
We got it right now.
I'm terribly sorry.
I only have like 3 people on Facebook, so I think
Facebook may be playing up because I think I see Anita here as well, and Anita normally sees us on the Book of Face, but has now joined us on the Tube of You. So this is kind of cool. It's really funny. Oh, bless you! Told you.
Sorry,
it's going to happen.
I thought yesterday you told them all to go to YouTube and not Facebook, so
maybe that's what they're doing now. Well, thank you. Please do like, comment, and subscribe while you're there. We appreciate it greatly, greatly, greatly. We do. So yeah, I have this weird accent, and Lisa does say I should come with an interpreter because there's not a day goes by when somebody doesn't look at me and go, "What the hell are you talking about, man?" Honestly, I hear the words, but I don't know what you mean. I do not know what you mean. So, but
all right, today's topic we were going to talk about our emails that we sent to each other prior to meeting.
Some of the questions we asked.
Bless you, thank you. So what we decided we would do is play like a game of questions.
Oh, yes.
So each person...
I think somebody's laying
an egg, yes.
Somebody's laying an egg.
Each person was able to ask, I think, 5 questions.
I can't recall now.
5 questions, and then the other person would answer them and ask their 5 questions.
I know, it was hilarious at one point.
Yeah, some of the questions were really funny. And then, there is a difference between cultures, honestly.
Oh,
even though I'm from upstate New York, I'm still from New York.
New York. The most patient people in the world.
No. And I noticed right off that culture, that they use a lot of extra words. And,
what, in New York?
No, New York people are very direct. So
what are you saying?
that British people would type all these extra words. Like, they'll say, I'm going to move house.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why do you need the word house? Because I'm going to move. A person would not assume that or your bowels. They would assume you were going to change residence.
I'm going to move bowels. No. No, oh, God, no.
So we would ask each other questions.
It's not. I'm just moving.
And there would be really funny answers sometimes. But I remember that there was also things that were mistaken or not understood. Like we were talking about music, remember? And you said,
"Oh God, yeah." I wrote to you and I said, "Because
what kind of music do you like?"
Yeah, this is one of the things that a musical theme was one of the things. I don't know if we explained that we kind of wrote what we were looking for in the ideal partner, and mine was you would have to at least have a very strong interest in music, but ideally be a musician. That would be the thing. I think we'll have to dig it all out. We'll have to find our original.
I kept a scrapbook. It's like this thick, yeah.
And when we were digging through some old paperwork, I found some letters from you. And she used to send me little candies and stuff. They're like these lifesavers, but I think the postal service smashed them and stole them most of the time.
Well, sometimes they got to you.
They were slightly flattened, but it was the thought.
It would cost like $2 to send a lovely card with some candy in it.
It's very sweet though.
Because that was like.
Oh, I know.
22 years ago now.
Oh, anyway. Gosh, yeah.
So this one question he asked me was...
I said, so you sing, who do you compare your voice to, I think is what I said. Yes.
Right, because he had said, like, what music do you like? What kind of music do you like? And I said, I pretty much like anything I can understand the lyrics to. I'm not so into rap, and I really don't like Steely Dan, sorry. But I'll even do some jazz, but Steely Dan to me is like a bunch of mental patients playing different songs at the same time.
Well, it's
together.
a bit
but that's
jazzish,
just how I hear it. But I said, I like the Eagles and Pat Benatar and things like that. And then the next question was...
So who do you compare your voice to? And I think she wrote back something like, if I remember rightly here... Ann Wilson from Heart, Pat Benatar, Karen Carpenter, and Linda Ronstadt. I thought, well, they're all kind of different. So, who do you compare your voice
Like, which one?
Which one? And the answer was all of them. Oh, huh? What? How do you do that? Well, actually, she does. She's quite a mimic when it comes to singing. It has to be said. Kind of a voice that blows you away. So, but that's a story for another.
But I don't have my own style. All I can do is sound like other people.
Spooky though. It's kind of spooky.
Well, that was really fun.
It's good in a cover band.
I don't know. Yeah, it's good in a cover band. Yeah, I don't know if we talked about the voice lessons.
God, no, I don't think so.
I don't know if we did or not.
Oh, yeah.
But that maybe is a story for another day.
Well, we can go off on that tangent. Kim's saying she's new to YouTube and had to figure it out. Well, you're doing great. You've got it nailed. So all is good. So say hi. Do please like, comment, and subscribe while you're here. Share this video. Tell your friends.
I thought we might have talked about Chris Booth Jones a while ago.
CBJ. Oh dear, sweet Chris Booth Jones. He was just so quintessentially the English actor.
He was a retired opera singer.
But he was Covent Garden opera singer. Yeah. Covent Garden. All right, this is like I don't know what that would be. What's the... If it was an orchestra, it would be like the London Philharmonic or the Metropolitan. Oh, the Met. There you go. The Met in the... That's the word I was looking for. So, Morning Gilda.
So he was retired because he had hurt his back.
Insanely talented individual.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
And his wife Tiggy, right?
Tiggy, yeah.
Oh, they were the pair of them were absolutely guano.
He had retired to Mid Wales and became a voice teacher.
Oh, well, what else are you going to do?
So
our
neighbors, Steve the Weave and Lisette the piano teacher.
Steve the Weave and Lisette the piano.
Yep, because we told you that in Wales, I was Lisa the witch and he's Anton the computer.
And they were at Lowerview.
They were at Lowerview, so
whereas Upperview is called No Danger.
No danger, because there's no danger anybody's going to travel all the way up there. So Steve the Weave obviously made fabric and designed fabric, and Lisette the piano taught all the local farmers' children piano. Mm-hmm. So she said to me the one day, I know you're looking to improve your voice because I had a 4-octave range and I wanted to get 5. She said, why don't you go see Chris Booth Jones? And I didn't know who he was, but I did a little research and I was like, well, okay.
Well, all right then.
Yeah.
We'll go check him out.
So you had to have an audition song, as I recall.
Oh, you did,
and
didn't you?
He gave a couple of choices, I think. I don't recall, but I know that...
Oh, didn't you do You're So Vain or something?
No.
What did you
The Spy Who Loved Me.
I
did a Carly Simon.
I knew it was something like that then.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like heaven above me.
Gotcha.
The spy who loved me. So I think I picked that one. I don't remember. There were several different choices, but I thought that's right in the sweet spot of my vocal range, so I'll do that one. Hi, Jen.
So there.
So, nothing, no disrespect to the local farmers' wives and children, but, I've been singing in a band since I was 17 and had a 4-octave range. And he really did not expect that at all. He thought, here comes another person who has no idea about their instrument. And I'd already likened my voice to an instrument. I understand. I saw the documentary with Linda Ronstadt the other night, who now has Parkinson's and cannot sing. Oh, and I cried when she said...
Such a beautiful soul.
In myself, in my head, I can still sing. Yeah. But I can't make my vocal cords do it. So, I understood what she's saying. There's a different way you would hold things. So I already understood most of that. But it was really funny. He's very bouncy and outgoing. And, the first thing he said to me is...
Oh, dear sweet love.
Oh, dear sweet lovey. Would it be all right if I touch you? And I said, well, it depends on where. And he said, oh, yeah, right, yeah. So he wanted to touch my diaphragm while I was singing. And I remember his face when I auditioned, and he said, don't look at the keys. We're going to do scales. Don't look at the keys. Don't stop looking. And he went down as far as he could go, and then we moved our way up. Don't look, stop looking. And he did get me another octave and a bit.
Yeah, nearly 5.5 octave range, 5.5 octaves.
5.5 octave.
That's going some. That's going some. But yeah, there's much he talked about breathing and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, he was very
lovely fellow,
yeah.
without doubt.
I would still love to learn how to sing opera.
Well,
Linda Ronstadt sings opera very beautifully.
You ain't dead.
No,
Linda Ronstadt could sing the phone book, literally any kind of style you can think of. But yeah, it's we'll have to do an impromptu concert for the guys one day. I think we should do that.
Oh.
I mean, I was just thinking about the wonderful, beautiful soul Ashley, whom we had the pleasure of having over here 2 years ago.
Oh, Ashley Mortimer.
Yeah, and
he can play the guitar. Oh my goodness,
he's a lovely fella as well. I have to say, he very quickly found a special place in my heart, personally.
Well, he's a fellow Brummie, isn't he?
He's not. He's from Nottingham. He's an East Midlander.
Still.
But he's still a Midlander.
But
yeah,
he grokked you guys, grokked each other.
Oh,
the
God.
same bizarre
Laughed
sense
until
of humor.
we cried. Laughed until we cried. So, but he's also a muso. So he's on the same wavelength and all that. And just, yeah. So, but when he was over, you guys did an impromptu concert.
Well, he was doing a concert, and he was gracious enough to invite me to do a song. Because he knew that I'm kind of in my voice recovery stage.
Well, we plugged everything in. We should practice more. We just get ourselves trained.
But in order to sing, you have to be able to breathe. That's the problem.
You're back kicking, firing on all cylinders again now. So let's keep it that way and just carry on gently working on, and it should get better.
Anyway, so the questions got funnier and funnier, didn't they?
Oh God, yeah.
And then
there was this like.
Do you like
what was
Oreo
the one?
cookies?
Oreos. No, you went. It was a choice. Oreos or something, and I can't remember what the something was. And I went, What? I don't even understand the context of this question. Oh, they're both cookies. Biscuits.
Biscuits?
Biscuits?
Oh, the biscuit lies. That's something else
So
altogether.
the question came back to biscuits. Apparently, you guys don't call cookies biscuits.
No, we call biscuits biscuits.
No.
We call cookies cookies.
Okay.
We call
ginger biscuits are definitely biscuits.
We call
you call them ginger snaps.
We call cats dry food, not bickies or biscuits.
All right. Why do you call a soggy scone covered in gravy biscuits? Why do you
because it's not a scone.
Not a biscuit.
It's a biscuit.
It's not a biscuit. Biscuits. Listen.
You guys have 42 names for rolls.
Oh, and the rest probably. Baps, Stotty, Batch, Bun. I we'll have to think of some more. But they're all, there are umpteen different, but again, localized dialects. Right. People did not travel so far. Long distance travel is a fairly recent invention. You have to understand that.
Right.
And
you didn't travel more than 50 miles from your home.
Going back, not even 5 maybe. For most people, unless they owned a horse or something like that.
Until the war, I think people didn't.
Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Go that far.
Kim says, because we're weird, Anton. What, biscuits? You're weird if you call a lump of bread a biscuit.
Right.
Yes.
A cookie, biscuit. Dry cat food, biscuit. A
piece of wood to join 2 other pieces of wood laterally, a biscuit. Yeah, that's right. That's it. But they're hard and biscuit shaped. That's why they're called a biscuit. Biscuits have to be hard. They do. Unless you're in the army where you get the compo rations and they say biscuits AB. And the AB means always broken.
Well, that and the pudding lies, but we'll save that for another day. Black pudding is hardly pudding.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, it isn't.
Blood sausage. How was that a pudding?
I think it's because it comes from a mechanical action, which is pressing things into a bowl. That's what pudding is. To press down into a bowl. So your ideas of pudding, which are things like custards and creams and stuff like that, you call these puddings. They're not. There's no pudding involved.
Believe me, if you go to England and stay there for a while, you have to really learn what it is on the menu in order to order what you'd like to have.
And the first time we took you to a little pub,
I know we've talked about that.
The menu, you were like sort of bewildered with the menu.
I thought it was
like,
a
what?
gay bar.
Well, ploughman's lunch.
Brains, faggots, and mushy peas, the ploughman's platter, and spotted dick. We've talked about that before.
It's bread pudding with raisins.
And we've talked about it. That's your pudding, yeah. And we've talked about the other restaurant where I ordered a burger and said she didn't ask me how I'd like it. And you said, well, that's because you don't get a choice. It's going to come as it is.
Burger. It's probably going to be cremated if you're lucky.
Oh, too funny. I know we've talked about all that. But yeah, the point of today was talking about the questions back and forth. And he would write out these paragraphs, and I would just give a couple sentences. And I think one of the things you asked me was, "Where's your favorite place? Where's your favorite place to be?"
Yeah, I said, "Where in the world would you? If you could go anywhere in the world, if you
live anywhere." Yeah.
And you actually said exactly where you are.
I said, "Where I am. I love New Paltz." Yeah. I also have a really soft spot for the Adirondacks.
I do as well. I have this kind of really. what's this? We have a new store that has just opened up here. There's all kinds of English type foods. I can't wait to try it. Where are you, Kim? Where's that store? What are you talking about?
Yeah, because he'll be all over that like white on rice, maybe.
I've figured out how to make my own Heinz baked beans now. Cause
he makes his
some
own.
of the guys bought us as a prezi for the holidays.
One of those
Instant Pots.
And
they're really good for doing
has a
beans.
recipe and he makes his own Heinz baked beans now.
Well, a little known fact is they actually cook Heinz baked beans in the can. That's
so in the pressure cooker it comes out.
So you need a pressure cooker to do it. But I mean, we have a pressure cooker before, but the Instant Pot, you can control the temperature a lot better, so you can do that really well. Right. But that's an aside there. Omaha, Nebraska. Well, I'm not getting there then, Kim. No. It's called chippies. A chippy. Now, see, there you go. There's two things a chippy can be in England. A carpenter, i.e., they make wood chips, as a chippy, or it's the chip shop on the street. There's a guy who works down
where you get fish and chips, chicken and chips. Yep, but the chips are nothing like the French fries you expect.
No, they're a bit mushy. They could be crispier.
They're like steak fries in glue. Yes.
Well, and
the glue is all the oil, of course.
There are other delicacies which people don't realise they have to try, which is like the chip butty, which is some chips between
greasy
two pieces of bread.
Steak fries on bread.
That's no carbohydrates in that whatsoever, let me assure you.
Someday I'll remember that joke. What's the difference between... I think it's what's the difference between heaven and hell? And in hell, in heaven is first. In heaven, the Germans are the mechanics.
The engineers, yeah.
Yeah. The Italians are
the lovers.
The French are the cooks. And the English are the army. That's heaven.
Is it? Is that right? Okay.
In hell, the English are the cooks. The Germans are the lovers. The Italians are the mechanics.
Oh, no, it's got to be they build Ferraris, so they can't be bad. So what's the other alternative?
The English are the
French. The French would be the
army.
Engineers.
No, the French is the army.
No, I thought it was the Italians were the ones.
And the Italians are the mechanics.
I know. Whatever.
Anyway, it's something like that. It's hysterical.
There's no racial profiling going on there.
No, not at all there. It's an old joke, but it's true. I think that when people go to England from America for an extended period of time, they're going to notice two different things. Food is completely different.
It is,
and you actually get a human portion. You don't get enough for another meal another day.
This is what threw me as well when I came to this country. The size
he was like, "What the hell?" And that's Christopher Hughes loves it when we take him to the diner and he gets like an all day American breakfast instead of an all day English breakfast.
I nearly said the bar steward. Let's call him that because he's very good behind our bar. He loves it. So the bar steward's got a metabolism like a bloody hummingbird, damn it. And we took him up to, was it a local place, the Olympic Diner?
Yeah, and he got an American...
The Olympic breakfast.
Olympic breakfast.
It's impossible.
So the first time he had it, he was screaming, laughing because they brought him 3 plates.
What? How many meals did I order here? No, this is just one. But
so now it's a tradition.
It's how you can to get on the wrong side of that. You've got to be able to eat. Honestly,
God.
it's insane. All manner of everything.
And then Danny has a picture of us with Christopher and his breakfast in her reading room.
She does.
She has it on the wall.
I love that. I miss him so much. It's just it's to be hoped he can come back soon.
Well,
when things get something like back to normal, if
he
ever.
Can get off of Plague Island at some point.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. So, what else? What other weird thing? It was understanding the context of where the question was coming from was the difficult thing.
Right.
Because we just got to ask the questions. We didn't necessarily get to put a preamble. In the case of blah, 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 blah.
More words. Anyway, go ahead.
You have to explain context. We're getting good at that nowadays. I mean, she'll be. I love her to small pieces, but you are so tangential.
Well, your sentences are fragmented. You'll say the first 3 words, and I have to be psychic to converse with you.
No, but you're so tangential. We'll be in the middle of discussing something, and you'll be like suddenly ask a question. Totally off topic.
Because I have your attention.
It's like, what?
And he'll say things like, it's really important that we...
Oh,
What?
well,
It could be any topic you talk about tangential.
I think one of the most meaningful bumper stickers you ever bought for me, which I stuck over my desk, was "I'm talking to myself. Please don't eavesdrop." I have a propensity of doing that. I work things out methodically in my head, so I might have gone, it's really important I focus on bumper.
Sharing an office is really entertaining.
She accuses me I shout on the phone, apparently.
I
do not shout on the phone.
If I'm on the phone with somebody, like I'm placing an order.
Hello!
I'm placing an order with US Games.
Can you hear me now?
And I'm talking to the rep, and his phone rings. I could hear only him. Blah, 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 blah. Could you please just
I deny it all.
Bring it down a little? Because I can't hear.
I deny it all. I think I speak clearly and enunciate well. I think
you shout. You're like a foreigner who's like, maybe if I talk slower and shout, they'll understand me.
2 cups of tea, please. That's it. Yes, that's one of the things you've got to remember. When in a foreign country and you don't speak the language, chuffing shouting ain't going to help.
All right. Anyhow.
But that's the British way.
It's getting on, and we have lots of ground to cover.
We've got lots more shouting to do and tangents to follow. Aww. That's a great card. I love it. All right. So, yeah. Things are going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, I think my reading for you today is it's okay to reach up and have positive expectations.
It is.
And where you focus, that's what comes into your view. So reach up, reach for the stars, and expect happiness. And you'll be happily surprised.
So this is the Ten of Cups. It does indicate the completion, actual coming into true reality. There's so much good stuff on this card. The house on the hill with the river running past, the cohesive and functioning family unit in a state of joy.
Dysfunction junction, yeah.
It's a dysfunction just. No free readings today, Sonia. Not even if you sent us a huge super chat. Although if you want to make $100, we'll do your reading right now.
Oh my God! No,
hey, we're trying to raise money for Celtic.
I know.
You ask, we'll ask back. So yeah, no, it's a beautiful card for today.
What's your
Expect good things today. Expect good things today. You know,
rainbows are promises.
Yes,
right?
they are. They are. And also, don't be surprised if I split light refracted.
That song is one of the hardest songs to sing.
I love it.
Get me wrong.
I have fun playing that one.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah. So
very driving song.
It is. It's got a very upbeat tempo to it. You got to get that's a song that will put a smile on your face. It is. And I think put a smile on your face today. It's okay. It's Friday. It's Poets' Day.
Yeah, like they know what that means.
Oh, come on. You know what Poets' Day is.
Piss off early.
Well, you can't say that. It's a family show. You say pee off early. Tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, but it's a well-known thing in British parlance.
I think next Friday we'll talk about Cockney rhyming slang.
Oh, no. That's not what you think it is, let me tell you. So, expect good things today. It's a wonderful, 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 wonderful day.
And it's the beginning of the weekend.
It is.
And it's a 3-day weekend for a lot of people.
It is, yeah. It's the official end of the summer, although that's the end of the summer as far as we're concerned began at
at Lunasa.
Lunasa or Gwyl-Awst, yeah, which is the beginning of autumn, So yeah, you could already see at that point the leaves were starting to turn and looking tired and all that kind of stuff. Even though you got your dog days of August, although we got in the northeast we got the wettest August I think on record thus far. Scary times, but out in the other side of the country, in Gilda's neck of the woods, the poor buggers are burning up. I tell you,
the west coast's on fire, the east coast is flooded, the south is.
If we could harmonise those extremes, everything would be lovely.
Yeah.
But apparently not. But there you go.
Well, that's a heavy conversation.
It is a heavy conversation, but that's one of the reasons. There needs to be attitudinal change. There needs to be a paradigm shift, without doubt, in our relationship with the planet. But I'm trying not to sneeze now. Oh, hang on, I've got to do something.
Nicole, did you get the Zoom link for tonight?
I'll do it right now if she hasn't got it yet. I thought she'd gone on and got it, but if she didn't, I can do that.
Okay. Because she wants to come to Circle tonight, so she's.
Well, that's entirely doable.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants to could. They've just got to ask us
for the Zoom link.
And that's correct. And if you're that way inclined, you can find it anyway. It's a bit like joining instructions. You know, when you want to join the special forces in the UK, they don't send you joining instructions to Sterling Lines. You have to figure it out for yourself. Right. So there we go. I'll save that now. So that's all good. So are you sending that to Nicole?
I'm going to invite her into the Circle Goers group.
Oh well, there you go. Even better.
I don't know if she's.
I will find Nicole. I will find you the link and just email as soon as we're done with this particular broadcast, which I'm about to sneeze my head off. So we should probably do that sooner rather than later. So listen, thank you everybody for watching us this morning. It's been a pleasure. We always love to share our crazy lives with you guys. It's nice to share a bit of collective fun. It's good. So take that to heart and have yourselves an amazingly wonderful day. Don't know whether we've got stuff coming in over the weekend. We might have. There may be the odd impromptu box opening, so keep your eyes open for that. But in any event, we will see you on Monday for Elevensies at 11. And we may, if we've got our act together, have a little bit of a revamp going on. So we'll see how it goes.
Apparently Nicole is not my friend on Facebook, so I can't.
Oh, no, she can't stand you. That's it.
Oh,
she's just not your friend. I'll find her email. I'll send it to her. So what are you going to do? It's just nobody likes us. We're very sad people. Very boring. We're boring, ain't we? Yeah. All right, anyway, listen, thank you so very, very much for watching us and have yourselves a beautiful and wonderful weekend. Do please share this all over the place. Tell your friends about us. Like, comment, subscribe. And what else can we tell you? Is there anything else?
Nope.
You're off on doing other things
I'm trying to get Nicole.
Talk about tangents. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Could wait until we finish.
It's a do it once, handle it now.
Yeah, but not right in the middle of the bleeding broadcast.
Look, if I don't do it, we're not going to get it done.
I'm going to do it right now. All right. Thank you so very much. Have a beautiful day.